I'm the co-chair of the Environmental Protection Committee. Trina McKeever, who's the chair, was traveling back to the city, and she had major car problems. So she may connect later point, but I'm going to moderate the meeting. And so, we're going to have we have two items on the agenda tonight. One is addressing the brownfield remediation at 34 Berry Street. And Jane O'Connell from the Department of Environmental Conservation will provide a presentation on that, and then we'll have a question and answer session. First, the committee members and board members pose some questions, and then the rest of the attendees can do that. And then following that will be Kim Frachek and Lee Zishi from St. Energy will update us on the situation with the National Grid rate case and, just several, issues related to fossil fuel infrastructure expansion that they're trying to put through. So first off, I'm going to do roll call here. Let's get the, there we go. Alrighty, so Trina is out. Eric Brusitis, Willis Elkins,
Present.
Mr. Klagsbald, Yoel Lowe, Jan Peterson, Laura Hoffman, as she's trying to connect, and Kevin Costa. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, we don't have a quorum, but I don't think we're necessarily voting on anything tonight. I mean, potentially we could make some recommendations that the full board potentially address, but I'm not sure when they're meeting again. And there is a deadline, I believe, with commenting on this proposed remediation. But maybe we can address whether the board can potentially weigh in after that. So, so without further ado, I'd like to present Jane O'Connell from Department of Environmental Conservation to present on 34 Berry Street.
Jane, are you present?
Did we lose her? I see her in the panel, the panelists. So Marie, as far as Q&A goes, is it possible to have attendees be unmuted and ask questions? Or do we need to use the Q&A panel? Marie? Marie, you're muted. No, she's gone. It's not good. Okay. I think what's going on with Jane here. I can see that she's Marie, yeah, we got to figure why we can't hear Jane.
I
Looks like
don't know.
she's muted. Looks like she's muted.
She can unmute herself. I just
Okay.
unmuted her.
Okay.
Jane?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was trying to work through my computer audio, but it was not working, so I just called in on the phone. I'm going to share my screen, and then I can go through my presentation. Is that
That sounds
Fine.
good. If you could just
Okay.
hold 1 second. Yeah, Marie, I want to ask, as far as attendees asking questions, can they be unmuted to ask questions, directly, or that would be the preferred way of going?
Well, we go through we go through the board meeting. They can enter in the chat the questions, and then we could pick it up from the chat and identify them.
All right, well, we have a Q&A panel, so that just to keep it organized. Folks, if you click on your participants icon to the lower part of the screen, and click on an attendee list, and you find yourself in there, then you can use the raise your hand icon. But if worse comes to worse, use the chat panel. But okay, so that's it.
I'm not able to share content. That is, it's limited on my screen.
Oh boy.
Okay, so this is something I could share, and then I'll just navigate upon Jane's direction.
I sent it to Marie. I don't know if she shared it with you.
Yes,
I
you
have
did.
it. Let me just
Okay.
get that
So
up here.
if you open that, I can go through that.
Okay.
Steve, this is Kim. We also sent our presentation link to the community board general email. Did you get that, or do you want me to send it to you personally just to queue it up for when
Yeah, why don't you send it to me just in case?
Okay, we'll do.
How do you want me to do this?
Well, or is it possible for you, Marie, to load up the presentation file?
No, I wasn't able to.
Okay, I'll get it.
I have the icon, but it's not giving me the Should I share the screen? Do you think that would be better?
I have to load up the file first.
Okay. I thought I put it on the WebEx as materials from the presenter, but I don't see
Okay,
it.
so can you give me screen sharing permissions?
Do you have it now?
And I see someone else's screen.
You see
Maybe
my
you?
screen.
Yeah. Wait, let me try. Okay, no, I don't have that that ability. It's grayed out right now.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Do I need to be made a co-host?
I think that's something I have to. Well, you're a panelist, so let's see. Change role. to host.